I'm gonna show you how to assemble IKEA KIVIK 3-seater sofa with IKEA KIVIK Footstool with the storage. Let's do it. And you're getting 2 boxes with this IKEA KIVIK 3-seater sofa bed and 1 box for IKEA KIVIK Footstool with the storage. 2 boxes for the sofa. We can take the footstool box out for now. With the footstool you're getting 1 small box with the fabric. For the sofa, 1 bigger box. We're gonna get to it in a moment. For now, I'm just gonna open both boxes for the sofa, and just to show you how much stuff you're getting in the boxes. That's first box, and this is the second box. Second box have just side panels, mark L and R. Small box for the footstool with the fabric. We're gonna put that on the side for now. So here we have 2 pillows, 2 side panels, bottom and back panel, and another 2 pillows. Back with the plastic legs and the screws, and 1 bigger box with the fabric. That's for the pillows and for the sofa. You can open it up. You get instructions there how to put the fabrics on, which you're not gonna need if you're gonna follow this video. And now we're gonna start with the back panel of the sofa. We can open the back with the screws and the legs. I like to organize them so I can see better what I'm working with, but in this case we're gonna have just 2 types of screws. 1 with the head, 1 without. Washers, nuts and tube key, which IKEA provided in a box, and 4 plastic legs. You're gonna start with the 4 screws with the head, 4 nuts and 4 washers. And now we can connect the bottom part, the sitting part of the sofa with the back part. And we're gonna line them up so we can place those 4 screws with the head through the 4 holes, which are gonna match up in the moment as soon we line up the bottom part of the sofa with the back part of the sofa here on the edges. So once it's lined up, you can see the hole through from the top to the bottom, and you're in the right position. And now we can place those 4 screws in those 4 holes. Here I'm gonna do a mistake. I'm gonna put the washer and nuts already and tighten the connection completely. Then I'm gonna have a hard time with the other 3 screws. So first, put all 4 screws in without tightening them up. I'm gonna rectify that in a moment just to let you know, so you're not gonna do the same mistake as I did here. So you see I tightened the first screw up, and now I'm gonna try to put the other 3 screws in, which they're not gonna work really as we tightened the connection completely. So this one still gonna go in, but the middle, you see I cannot push it in as the connection is already tied on the side. Don't do that here as well with your hand, otherwise you're gonna break it. So here I'm just gonna have to open it up. It is not a big mistake, but you can avoid it, save your time. And now we can push the screws in, and 1 washer and 1 nut for each screw, securing the connection. Once you do all of them, you can secure it with a tube key which IKEA provide in the back, and tighten all 4 of them. Make sure they are nice and tight, and then you're good to go with the fabric on the top of the sofa. So you put the sofa down in this position, and you're gonna have the biggest fabric in the box, which you're gonna have like 2 squares at the bottom. So that's gonna be the sitting part, and the full fabric is on the top, on the back part of the sofa. So first we're gonna push 1 corner in, just stretch it in the corner. So line up the fabric with the edges and push it down. Once you do that, you can do exactly the same on the other side in the corner. So corner coming nicely in on the corner of the sofa. Slide it down and line up the edges of the fabric with edges of the sofa. Now we can stretch the bottom part, but first you're gonna have here this Velcro, gonna be connected here on the middle. But first we're gonna do 1 corner, and exactly the same on the other corner. Just push it to the corners on the sitting part and hook it at the bottom. Right in the corner on one side. Stretch it here and just clip it on the edge, so it's not gonna go anywhere, and it's nice and stretched on the side. We're gonna do exactly the same on the other side, on the other corner. Just line up on the top and push it under. Lift it up slightly and push it under. Now we can clip the Velcro here as well. Now we can do the middle. Just tap the Velcro on the fabric with the Velcro on the sofa, and we can line up the edges here. So just push it right to the edges, stretch it and clip the middle. And we're gonna do the same on the other side, clip the middle. So we basically the key is just to stretch all fabric in all parts so you don't have any uneven places. Here we can clip the sides, so it's all nice and straight. Now we can clip this edge as well. As you do one or the other, you can open them up and stretch a little bit more if you need. But for now, we're gonna put the sofa upside down. We're gonna do the bottom part. And exactly the same, we're starting with the corner on one side. Clip it right in the corner. So you see the edge of the fabric gonna line up nicely with the edge of the sofa on the bottom side. Now you can stretch this part here as well. And now we're gonna push it all up and stretch it nicely. So this is back of the sofa. Wanna have it nice and straight. At the corner, exactly the same. Clip it in the corner, and now we can stretch the sides. And now we can do all the middle part. So just push the fabric, pull the fabric up and stretch it. So that's nice and straight. And we're gonna do the front side. Exactly the same, just stretch it up as much you can. So the edge of the fabric gonna line up here nicely with the edge of the sofa. Just make sure the edge is lining up nicely on the fabric and on the edge of the sofa. And that's how it looks. That's how we like it at the bottom. Now we can put the sofa back in its position. And we're gonna work with the side panels. So we got two side panels marked L and R. We're gonna have two fabrics. So you can see the cut here gonna line up with the cut on the side panel. And exactly the same on this side. You have cut here in that shape. And now we can stretch it in a corner. As you can see, for all the fabrics here, the key is to get into the corners first, line up, and once you have the corner correctly and the lines on the fabric matching nicely on the edges, you're gonna have easy time to push it the middle parts. So here on the bottom side, exactly the same, one corner, then the other corner, clip the side so it's not gonna go anywhere. And we're gonna do exactly the same on the other side. Clip the corners first. One, see the fabric lining up nicely on the edge. Clip the bottom. Now we're good with the corners, and you can just clip the bottom part on the long side. The fabric lining up nicely on the edge, happy with that. And exactly the same here. Just clip it to the Velcro. Last side here, clip it. You need to open it and push it slightly. If you have any uneven place, that's fine. And at the end, just push the fabric right in the corners. Still can adjust it slightly if there is like a small uneven places, and I'm happy with that. Nice and stretch, and all the edges on the fabrics are lining up nicely with the edges. And we're gonna do exactly the same with the right one. So cut here and the other cut on the other side. Push it down on one side into the corners, other side into the corners, line up the edges, turn it upside down, one corner, another corner, clip it, and same on the other side, one corner, another one, stretch the middle part. Here it is, almost there, and we have the right side panel done. Happy with that. Now we can lift the sofa up again on the back part. You're gonna need 4 of these screws without a head, 4 nuts and 4 washers, and we're gonna place those screws into the side panels. Now this screw is shorter on one side and longer on the other side. I mean the drive is shorter on one side and longer on the other side, so we'll be going with the shorter drive in first on all 4 screws on the right side for now. And we're gonna do exactly the same, 4 screws, 4 washers, 4 nuts on the other side. And the shorter drive coming in first. Secure them just with the hands. There is no head on this screw or anything, so just secure them in. Now we can place them in a position. So on the side panel there is 4 holes in the sofa side. So just find it. The holes are quite big, so you can easily manage to get in. Line up the bottom first and push it in, and then put all 4 of them at the same time. That's how it looks, nicely in. Happy with that. Now we're gonna need the washer and a nut. Place it in and secure it. You can put all 4 of them in first. That's the 4th one, 1 washer and 1 nut. And now we can secure it with the tube key, which IKEA provide in the box. Secure all 4 of them completely. And now we're gonna do exactly the same on the other side. Once you're in the right position, put the 4 washers and 4 nuts and secure the connection with the tube key, which IKEA provide in the back. This is the bottom, you see it tightening nicely. Once I tighten the front one, the back one get loose, so just secure it again. And check those 2 top ones up as well, if they're completely tight. Now we're gonna have 4 legs, there's no screws or anything, so just push it out, push it in, they go in quite nicely. Don't need to use a hammer. Be careful if you use hammer, don't bash it strong, it's just the plastic, so don't wanna break it. Here you get a pouch, so once you finish with the tube key you can store it there, or in manual instructions, good touch. It's just on the left side, on the inner side of the side panel. So we have 4 plastic legs, we can put the sofa down, and we're gonna do the pillows. Pillows, the bottom side is flat and the top side is curved. On the bottom you get 2 different kind of like materials. One is kind of rubber, another one is like fabric. Just we're gonna put it on that side at the bottom, so that's the flat side, bottom side. The top side is round here. We get in the corners and just push the fabric down slowly. The key here is just don't open it up too much. Where is the connection, where is the zip, so you're not gonna stretch it and break the zip. I just push it down all the way. This is pretty easy. Just close it, line up the sides with the edges nicely, and that's it. It's a bit tight, but it's supposed to be like that, so it's not gonna be nice and stretched in the fabric when you're gonna put the cushions down. Here we go, we got the first one in nicely. See the cushion at the bottom is flat, on the top is round, it's slightly curved, so the round part is on the top. And now exactly the same here. You see that's the connection on the zip. Just don't break it when you're pulling down on the fabric hard. That's just the one more sensitive part here, but the rest is fine. See, I'm just closing in and closing the zip nicely. That's it. We got 2 cushions down here, and now we got the top cushions exactly the same. Just push the fabric in nicely, then just tap it so it's stretched nicely in the cushion at the end. So that's exactly the same for the both cushions, just like that, and just zip it together. That's it. Got cushion done. That's the one on the back of the sofa, and exactly the same for the other one. So this is it. We got the sofa ready. Now we're gonna do the IKEA KIVIK Footstool with the storage. So this is the one. You get 1 box with that. You get 2 fabrics in a small box, and we're gonna open that up as usual. You got 2 parts here. One is gonna be the cushion side, and you get back with the legs and the screws, manual instructions, and the bottom part. You're gonna open the legs with the screws. Basically you get 4 legs and 4 kind of plastic screws here. So we're gonna work with the storage side of the footstool. 4 legs, just tap it in. No screws or nothing. Easy on the hammer. If you do with the hammer, you can do with the hands only here. No problem, it's go nice and easy. Here the fabric, this is gonna be the bottom and this is gonna be the top. So top have a velcro and bottom have a velcro as well, but have this kind of edge in there, which is gonna go under, exactly the same as on the sofa. The first corner down there, and you have the edge at the bottom, so that's the side where is the legs where we are now. So line up the edge on the fabric nicely once you hit the corners, and do exactly the same on the other side. Just push the fabric in. It's a bit tight, so go one side and the other side slowly once you hit the corners and the edges correctly. So the fabric is slightly curved here at the bottom, you see, so edges nicely here. And on the other side, the curves right on the edge, and now we can clip the Velcro at the bottom on all sides. Same here, corner nice, bottom just clip it. This is pretty easy. It's just addition to the IKEA KIVIK three-seater sofa. So you have a nice footstool with the good storage, useful space. Here on the top, we just clip it exactly the same. It's pretty easy. Just clip it, pull the fabric, basically stretch it as much you can, so there is no any uneven spaces. You see, nice and straight here. Exactly the same on the other side. Just clip it and do exactly the same on all sides. Once you're done, this storage part is ready, so you can just put this on the side for now. And we're gonna do the top part, the opening part. So you have one piece of fabric for this as well. Just push it around any sides because they are the same. So just do one corner, same key here, corners first and then the rest. Line up nicely. See, the bottom part is flat, just clip it on one side, the other corners on the other side. The bottom part is flat and the top part is curved, have a cushion so you can sit on it nicely. Put your feet up after a hard day of assembling this sofa. Put fabric up nicely, all stretched, corners lining up. With those 4 screws, so you just place them in each corner. So this is basically just kind of like a spacer, which is gonna, when you put the top part into the storage part, it's gonna just hold nicely in the storage part. And now we can put it on. So the bottom part, storage part down, and just put the top part. That's it. And it is closed. There's no hinge or anything, so just when you open it, you just can lift one side up if you want, or take it all out. So you got a IKEA KIVIK sofa with the footstool, with the storage. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If yes, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. As always, you will make my day, and see you in my next one very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day. It's the worst to smile at the end. I just never can get this. Never can get this one right. Looks so sad, so sour at the end. Oh.
You're too tired.
I'm unnatural. Oh, good. That's it, I'm done. That's it, I'm done.